Where if you were to go on the swings, let's say, and you're like a little kid, and you fall off the swings, like that's a calling you're trying out and it doesn't work out, how many good fathers would go, oh, Susie, oh, the swings, that's not you, huh? I'm so sorry. And then walks away, right? Like, no, right? Let me just get a little bit of brass tacks on some practical tips, perhaps here. So three quick tips I picked up along the way. Real quick, trial and error. Here's the interesting thing remember those guys at the beginning, the Stanford profs? They wrote, for most people, passion comes after they try something, discover they like it, and then develop mastery, not before. Right? They've had like tens of thousands of students go through their course at Stanford, grad and undergrad. It's the most popular class at Stanford. And they said passion doesn't come like when you're just sitting and praying. Praying helps, but just sitting and praying won't always deliver you a passion. What happens is this. How many have you guys have friends who go to like a short-term mission trip and then they come back and they are fully alive, right? They're like, I know what I was made to do now. I found my calling, right? It's because they've done the thing, they come back and, right, or summer internship, they've done something and they fully know what they're doing. So I would say rather than, graduating here and then sitting around for half a year, which is what I did, because I didn't want to make a mistake. I didn't want to go down a certain road and then realize, wait a second, this is not me, and I just wasted 6 months in grad school or 6 months at that job or this job, right? But here's my encouragement. I call it the playground analogy. How many good fathers do we know where if you were to go on the swings, let's say, and you're like a little kid, and you fall off the swings, like that's a calling you're trying out and it doesn't work out, how many good fathers would go, oh, Susie, oh, the swings, that's not you, huh? I'm so sorry. And then walks away, right? Like, no, right? A good father, our Father in heaven, will always redirect and redeem. I actually have a friend at Vanguard. She's a staff member. And she and her husband were at another job previously, and now obviously she's at Vanguard as a staff member. They both hated their previous job. Hated it, like really. But did God redeem it? They met at the previous job. They have a wonderful marriage, right? So don't worry about those 6 months you might try it somewhere else, because the Lord has an interesting way of redirecting to the next calling, which is your call, and also redeeming whatever happened that previous calling, right? So I want to free you up. Oh my gosh, if I heard this when I was your age, okay, now I am sounding old, but like if I were to heard this, that would have saved me years of heartache and headache. So that's the first thing.